So here we have the Ford Focus Titanium X on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside you can see that it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. You get full leather seats in this car, as you can see. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer. At the bottom in the middle, we've got the fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauges. And then above that, you can see the total miles on this car, which are 14,459. The information displayed above that can be changed using buttons on the left-hand side of the steering wheel for various different bits of fuel economy info, or a digital readout for the speedometer, which you can see there. The buttons I was using a moment ago are these ones on the left, beneath which we've got cruise control and speed limiter. Over on the right hand side of the steering wheel, we've got stereo controls, and that button in the middle is the voice activation for the phone. So hit that button, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it can do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. That is, of course, once you've paired up your phone, and that is done on the touchscreen in the center. Hit connect to phone, and then pair phone.
Search for your vehicle on your device and select it once it is found.
And follow those instructions on screen. It's very easy to do, only takes a couple of minutes. If we go back to the home menu, you can see this car's got satellite navigation. There's a full video showing this working on our website and on our Facebook page. In terms of music, there's plenty of ways to listen to that in this car as well. We've got AM, FM and DAB digital radio, a CD player and Bluetooth audio. So once you pair your phone, not only can you make and receive phone calls, but you'll be able to stream your music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. And on top of that, this car's got 2 separate USB inputs. So if you plug in devices there, you'll have 2 extra boxes appear on the screen here. Below that, we have the CD player and volume for the stereo. We then have dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the temperature on either side of the car, the fan speed up or down from here. That button turns the air conditioning on. It's on when that light shows, or off. Or you can hit auto, and the car will maintain those temperatures by taking control of the fan speed. You can override that at any point in time you wish to. This car's also got a proper heated front screen as well as the heated rear one. We have heated driver and passenger seats, both with 3 different heat settings each. We then have one of the 2 USB inputs there, the 6-speed manual gearbox and a 12-volt charging socket, and then these 3 buttons here. So this one turns off the stop and start. So this car's designed to cut out in traffic when you're stationary to save you fuel. You can turn that system off. This one turns off the parking sensors, or on, depending on whether they're off or on. So that will turn on the front ones. The rear ones come on automatically when you put the car in reverse. And this car's got autonomous parking. There's a video showing this working in a Ford, actually, on our website and on our Facebook page. But ultimately, the car can parallel park itself or perpendicular park by taking full control of the steering. All you have to do is accelerate and brake or change gear when the car asks you to change gear. It's a really great system, well worth watching that video. And then inside the central armrest, we have a second 12-volt charging socket and that second USB input. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.